Okay, we've got a bit of an odd one to start with. The Ukrainian government sent out a press release 14th of November that was dated saying that they'd finally approved the sale of the 95-meter Fed ship motor yacht Royal Romance, once owned by pro-Russian Ukrainian Viktor Medvedchuk. Now, the yacht was seized in 2022 whilst it was laid up in Rijeka in Croatia by the Croatian government. And the yacht remains in Croatia in a shipyard in Trogir, which is further south from Rijeka. The yacht has been under Ukraine's Asset Recovery and Management Agency, also known as ARMA, since 2022. And this is the first time an asset has been seized by a foreign government and handed over to Ukraine so they can sell it and use the money for the war effort against Russia. Now, the Ukrainian cabinet has apparently granted permission to sell the yacht, and they say that this is the first time in Ukraine's history that the government has regulated the sale of confiscated property abroad, because the boat's still in Croatia, right? Usually it would be repatriated and then it would be dealt with there, but obviously they can't do that right now. Now, the agency said they've received confirmation from 4 international auction houses of their interest in organising the sale of Royal Romance, believed to be worth $200 million. So that's the story based on the press release. However, if you remember, we reported in August saying that the yacht had already been sold. Now, this was based on information that came from sources close to the yacht that wished to remain anonymous. They also told us that the new owner was a Russian, which is all very strange when you can, all things considered. So we checked once again with our sources and sent them the press release from ARMA, figuring there's been some sort of mistake, but they again confirmed that the yacht has already been sold. Now, obviously we can't confirm this independently, but our sources have been reliable in the past. So how can both of these things be true? Well, they can't really, can they? So we've contacted Ukraine's Asset Recovery and Management Agency, and we've asked them to, we've asked them that very question. So far, we've received no reply. However, it hasn't been that long since we emailed them, so we have to give them some time to try to reply. If we get a response from them, we will obviously bring that to you. Now, the reason why the vessel was seized is because it was owned by Viktor Medvedchuk. Now, he was a lawyer in Ukraine, and at one time he was the opposition leader of a pro-Russian party in Ukraine. He was also believed to be, when Russia invaded and they thought they were going to take the country in 3 days, it was believed that Vladimir Putin was going to put him in as the president. Viktor Medvedchuk is married to a TV personality, Oksana Marchenko. Also, his connection with the Russian president goes deep because Vladimir Putin is the godfather of Medvedchuk's daughter. Now, he was charged with treason in Ukraine and was held in house arrest awaiting trial. When the war broke out, he escaped house arrest and was on the run for a time, something that he denies, but he was recaptured and then put back in detention. And eventually he was handed over to Russia as part of a prisoner swap last year, bearing in mind that he's a Ukrainian citizen, right? But apparently Russia wanted him as part of a prisoner swap. That's a very strange story. Like I said, both things can't be true, right? So it's possible that they've just announced the sale, but they've already sort of done the deal. But they're also talking about, these auction houses and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a weird one, and we're going to keep on top of it, and we'll get back to you when we have more on that information. Thanks very much for watching this video. You've been watching a Superyacht News clip. If you'd like to see the full unedited Superyacht News video, you can click on the link over here. You can also find our channel links below here. And if you'd like to see more shorter videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to this channel.